welcome back to the Battle Square. Today we've got for you round 2 of the Spira Open. We've got Martin Sindelar versus Vin L. Just like to note that the event's sponsored by Card Cavern, and if you wanted to check out the website, they've currently got a 15% discount code that you can see in the ad just before the video. But get over there, it's off of all of the singles on the website. Yeah, it's quite an interesting matchup. It's not too bad of a game, so let's crack on. Just get straight into it. Okay, so they're literally just rolling for start.
And they already rolled, didn't they, beforehand? It looks like Vin's going first.
Straight into an Oracle.
Yeah.
Discarded, and one of the new Alexanders, which has turned out to be an alright card.
I like Oracle as well. Oracle's
Oracle
really
is
good.
Brilliant.
And there's Martin going straight into 2 backups. What backup was that? That's Astrologian and
one of the centers. I'm pretty sure it's the one that stops Canny Center from being targeted by your opponent's abilities.
Yeah. They're going quite fast into this. It goes back to
Panini,
and then back to Nitrex. Martin.
Into a Zidane. So you don't really see Zidane much anymore.
No, Zidane,
to be honest,
Opus
he's kind
1,
of fallen off the meta.
Opus 1, he was like one of the meta cards.
Yeah, he pretty rapidly fell off as soon as Cyclops came out. It's kind of like he was just getting smashed off the field left, right, and centre.
And it goes straight into
a 2-drop Light Onion Knight. So this is the one with haste. You can return it to your hand, replace it with another card named Onion Knight.
Only in your own turn, though.
Okay, game's moving really quickly.
Yeah,
so,
really quickly.
There we go. So we've got a discard of a Knight, tapped Astrologian to play into an Ash. I imagine that's just for the block for the Onion Knight. Discarding a trade, tap to... No, discard one. Tap 1 to play the Canny Center. So now the Canny Center's on the field. It is... I think
9,000. Is it 9,000?
Let's just double check.
Yeah, 3,000.
It looks like a 9k at the moment.
Having a 9k body is always nice.
Okay, so now he plays into the new Cobble Droid Yin.
Yeah.
So this is a really cool card. It's kind of like running Yuffie, but she's protected.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not as removable as Yuffie, but it still swings past a 3 or less.
It's a monster, so you things like Cyclops aren't going to work straight away. It only has 3,000 power, so
I mean, it matches up with Zidane.
Yeah.
Zidane being the only card that can actually block it.
This is a very fast-paced game.
Okay, so we've got an attack with, I'm assuming, the Ash.
Yeah, there was an attack with Ash.
The Leviathan is bouncing the Canny Center back.
There we go.
So that stops that second point of damage going through. Oh,
no, the
sorry.
Leviathan was...
we missed one.
No, the Leviathan was the second point of damage from Canny Center.
Okay. Okay, so we've got the other center being discarded.
I don't know. It looks like it to play
into Canny Center again, which is a real shame if he's not holding the other one. It's always nice to have the whole unit on field.
I see. I'm not a massive fan of the Canny Center mechanic. To me, it's just not.
I mean, I've played it a little bit. I actually quite liked it.
It's a bit underwhelming in my opinion. There's other mechanics that I prefer.
Okay, so just trying to keep up with this game really. It's
obviously Vin L has got the advantage by far.
So we've got an activation on the monster, so we're going to see an attack here. Bearing in mind the only blockable forward is Zidane.
Yes.
So whether we see him block, I don't think we would. But yeah, in response to that attack, he reactivates his Nona. As the ability stated on the card, every time a forward attacks, activate 1 backup.
Attacking 3 to play a Pain. So he gets to search
gonna
for
fetch a Una.
Riku or a Una, which Una, 5-drop Una. Gets to with 5-drop Una, you get to bounce a card back. So it's a Leviathan effect, but her effect also means you can stop cards going to the break zone.
You remove them from the game instead of
Yeah.
sending them to the break zone, so it doesn't trigger all of those effects, all those enter break zone effects. Okay, so we're seeing on the EX there, I forget the name of this summon.
Chaos Walker of the Wheel.
That's the one. So it lets you break a forward.
Yep.
But the cost of breaking that forward allows your opponent to actually play one for free out of their hand.
Yeah. But I quite like that card. I like it, but it's also a bit of a pain.
Yeah, especially on the EX, it's kind of like, do I risk the trigger or
in a ice wind deck, discard sort of deck, then that would probably work quite well because you can make them discard and then play it and
empty a hand first. Okay, so are we seeing another attack here with Ash?
Yeah, it looks like another attack.
Obviously, they're taking the time, having a bit of a chat.
And then
okay, so yeah, we see another chaos on the damage. So that's removing the whacker that he just got to play for free after the first one.
It all depends if he's got another forward in his hand. If he hasn't, then he can't play anything out.
Doesn't look like he does, because he's not putting anything out.
Martin here at a real disadvantage. He's got one forward active.
I imagine he's really pissed off, actually.
I know only 2 backups and 2 cards in hand, and then your opponent Vin's got 4 backups and
a train of EX bursts.
Yeah, and 7 cards in hand. Yeah, I'd imagine he would have got a bit annoyed then.
Okay, so we've got 3 tap.
Playing Una.
Discard 1. Playing to the Una.
Getting rid of that pesky Ash.
Yep. So this is where we're more we're definitely seeing a massive turn on the tables, because Martin has just been issuing damage, but those EXs
but then getting screwed over by those EXs.
They've really messed him up. Now he's sitting there 2 backups. One's a Dane forward on field.
not your ideal forward.
The power of EX. Okay, so we've got the activation.
See, it's worth attacking there with Cobble Droid Yin, because if he gets rid of Zidane, it doesn't matter. At this point, who cares?
Yeah. And look, you can see, like, obviously Martin's taking a damage from Pain. He's
Pain
and the Yin and the Onion Knight.
Yeah.
And obviously No-No's allowed him to activate backups and just play into more.
It's a really interesting deck.
Yeah, I mean, No-No's playing strong in this deck.
Yeah. It's interesting to see another, not quite a mirror match, but element match anyway.
Yeah, considering the first game, we saw Fire Ice v Fire Ice.
They're 2 very different decks, but running the same elements. It just goes to show there's a lot of combos out there that you don't necessarily see in every deck. A lot of people run the same, but 2 very different decks.
Okay, so we've seen a whacker onto the field. Not a whole load of good it's going to do him unless he's holding the special.
That's just a horrible,
yeah, at this point, I think Martin he's suddenly clutching.
7 cards in hand, 5 backups. It looks like he's going for the attack.
Okay, so we've got the activation,
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, is it just going to be a block with Zidane? I mean, he's just ditched one in order to play the whacker as well, so nothing is feeling good, I imagine, right now.
Personally, I think I would take that hit. I think I'd take the block. I'd get rid of the Zidane and the Kobold droid in.
Yeah, because he's just creating a problem. He's just attacking every turn.
And you're just going to keep on taking points of damage.
Yeah, I mean, 3k for 3k.
Yeah, it gets rid of a pesky problem, doesn't it?
I mean, Zidane is putting in no work because of the forward field that his opponent has. There's no swing under targets for him. There's just nothing for him to do.
Just get rid of him, and then you're getting rid of problems. Oh,
okay,
like
so it got thrown out. We'll quickly jump back in.
And at that point, I think you can clearly see that Martin's field
has disappeared.
Yes.
What has happened? Yeah, so we're really sorry about that. Untap just unexpectedly threw us out of the game, which is a shame. But it is what it is.
I think, what have we seen being played there? Okay,
so this is the new Moogle. When he enters, draw a card. When he leaves, draw a card.
Right, yeah.
So it's a 2 cost in and then 3 by the time he leaves.
And has he just overpaid for Ash?
I mean, I'd kind of be wanting to do anything here, but that Cowboy Jin is going to swing past again. I probably just said that wrong. I just cannot remember his name.
Kobold Droid Yin.
Kobold Droid, yeah. It sounds more like it than what I said.
Mind you talk a lot of crap anyway.
Yeah, pretty much. I know what it does. It's the main thing.
That was really good card in pre-release. I think you used it quite a bit, didn't you?
Yeah, pre-release it was my MVP.
There's quite a few cards that in pre-release that were really, really good, and you don't really see them so much now. But that Kobold Droid Yin, still really good. I think what are we seeing here? Going to attack phase. Attacking the Kobold Droid Yin. Obviously swinging underneath both, so he's got rid of.
We've got Martin here on 6 points of damage.
All he's got to do is have one more.
Yeah, if he doesn't see a 2 cost for the next turn, then.
And one card in hand, 2 backups, 7 cards. It's just not gone Martin's way, unfortunately.
Okay, so we're seeing a tap, and he has a very hefty hand.
Azura.
So this could be interesting. Is he going to bring back a card?
That's interesting.
I mean, Azura triggers, was it three different effects?
Yeah,
Either activate all of your backups or activate 3 backups.
I think it's all of your
all of your backups or 2 forwards.
2 forwards, or you get to bring back a 2 cost or
character.
Less. Character, yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's important to.
So, obviously, look what we've just seen as well, man.
And he gets to play it as well. So that is really, really cheap. Really cheap.
Yeah, now this is just saying if you don't produce a 2 cost forward, you have no chance.
If you don't
because you have to respond to 2 levels of activation. Respond to the first activation, and then respond to the second. So the odds of Martin being able to do that with such a small hand is really slim.
It's got to be more than 3,000 as well.
Okay, so
there's a lot of waiting going on.
Well, I imagine there's a lot of thinking going on. Okay, we've got an attack.
Interesting. Well, you might as well, doesn't?
Yep. Why not? I don't think there's much going on. You'd have to have a pretty perfect hand.
Oh, and it gets to
just give him some more value.
More EXs.
Yeah, so I think
that was a wasted search. I don't think he had any more in his deck.
I think this the damage has really done this Panini a lot of favours.
I do like that name as well, panini.
It just makes me think of bacon and
Yeah.
cheese.
No, not bacon. It's got to be ham.
No.
Yeah.
Bacon and cheese, man.
Ugh. Now I'm hungry.
So I don't know if this is a form of submission now on Martin's part. He's just attacking. I don't know.
It doesn't look like he's bringing anything out.
If he's going to bring anything, or if that's just game now.
He's doing something.
Oh yeah, he is.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, he plays into a ranger. Ranger obviously can't block.
Yeah.
It's past turn, opponent 7 cards in hand. I don't see this going well. No.
Yeah, let's end
Game.
End the game.
Okay.
It was interesting. It was quite fast paced at first.
Yeah, it moved really quickly, and we saw the table shift really rapidly.
Yeah, there's a couple of points, early points of damage by Martin, and then it just went the other way, didn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame for him, really.
He needed to set up a bit more, really, didn't he, in order to be able to handle that.
He did, but you know, seeing all of those EX bursts,
yeah, that's crazy.
That's just well painful.
Yeah,
well painful.
I think what did Martin say in the comments? He's got like 24 EXs.
Oh, 24
EXs.
So that's more. That's basically
one of
half his deck is EX,
and he didn't hit one, but then Vin did. Crazy.
It's just unlucky.
Yeah,
it's very unlucky.
Well, congratulations to Vin and commiserations to Martin. I'm sure we will have another feature match for you very, very soon.
Yeah, that's it. So we'll be back with round 3 over the next few days. But in the meantime, enjoy this. And
any comments would be appreciated.
Yeah, for sure. And check out the Battle Square page.
Yeah.
All right, lovely. Cheers, guys.